Greetings, Explorer families. This is Dr. Ike, the Executive Director of our Westlake Charter School.
And I'm Jessica Block, the K-8 principal.
And I'm Lila McIver, your principal at Westlake Charter High School.
And I'm Felix Flores, your WAVE president.
And we're your Westlake weekly podcast team where we do a monthly podcast. I don't know. It's all about the names. It's fine. Let's do our monthly show. It's our show to round out the 25-26 school year. This is the month of June. We are doing the core value of reflection, and we will do what we do, which is start with celebrations. Team, who's got the first celebration out there? Give it a little whoop whoop if you want to go first. I see some dancing, some movement. Who's got one? Block and block.
First. Yes. I'm going to celebrate a real K-8 high school collab that happened. The high school robotics team, the Metal Benders, came over to the K-8 campus, and they set up a 3D printing room and then a roboticsy room. And our 8th grade math and science students, when they were in math and science, rotated through these different activities, all led by high schoolers. But it was just such a great opportunity for our 8th graders to do some fun stuff, but also our high schoolers to be like, look at this cool stuff we do as part of the robotics team. And so it was great, and I love it because they come over and then they get to eat lunch here, and they get to live out their glory days of I remember when I was in 8th grade. They have a lovely little moment. But so it was just so lovely. Mr. Fredes does a great job with that team, and always likes the outreach part of it. So.
Yeah, I love that. And the shout out, several of the teachers recognized, oh, that's my former student who's now a high schooler and coming back to, school the middle schoolers. It was really cool, really cool. McIver, you got a celebration ready to roll?
I do. I think this is probably the celebration I did about this time last year. I am going to celebrate our graduating class, our seniors, our class of 2026. We are coming up on graduation here, and they are such a lovely, thoughtful, fun class that we are kind of sending off on their way. But I think the other celebration is the class of 2027 who's right behind them. So this process of these juniors who are about to step into their senior year also, and kind of that process of getting ready to launch and getting ready to move every grade level up. And I'm excited to see our class of 2027 step into seniorhood also.
Yeah, I love it. And just to support you, I mean, you could have Explorer colored glasses and be like, because you're the high school principal, you're like, this is the greatest class. But they are. Your senior class is such a group of really kind, thoughtful individuals. And that junior class coming up, I can't wait to see them take the reins. So yeah, good celebration, solid. Felix Flores, what do you got, man? What are you celebrating?
I'm going to celebrate Glee Club. Last Wednesday, I got to see, I didn't get to see the whole performance, but just seeing all the kids and families dressed up with white gloves, red jackets, high water pants with white socks and black loafers. It was amazing. As a person that grew up listening to Michael Jackson and my elementary school years, it was cool to kind of see this resurgence come back and see everyone play into the music and the parts. So that was really cool. So shout out to Glee Club for putting on an amazing event.
Yeah. Ms. Songer, who puts on the Glee Club, right? Who leads the Glee Club? She's been doing it for many, many years, and I don't think we've ever done Michael Jackson tribute before, and it was awesome. I walked through the first grade flex room one afternoon, and they were in there, and they were singing, "And this is Thriller," and I was like, "Oh, let's go!" It was so great. I love some Glee Club. Hey, I will celebrate. Felix will blush, but Felix Flores, the whole WAVE team, Sandra, Whitney, the team who've been coming together. McIver was at the last one. Block's been there. We've been doing these WAVE and Westlake strategic alignment meetings. And to anybody in the audience who's like, well, why are you guys doing strategic alignment meetings? You guys work together side by side for the last 2 decades. I don't know, man. It was a good time for us to roll up our sleeves and go, what's important about events? What's important about fundraising? What's important about volunteerism? And just such a thoughtful group, man, to have the WAVE team in the room and all of us thinking about how could we make what we do more, synergistic, is that a word? Really have some synergy and roll forward as we unveil the new strategic plan for Westlake Charter School in the coming months, and how Westlake and WAVE both play a part in that. Just shout out to you guys for being in the room as our lead volunteers and putting in the hours and the thoughtfulness that you do. I'm just a big fan. All right, let's roll from celebrations into lightning round of upcoming events. We ready to go? First one up. Tuesday, June 9th is our K-8 Field Day.
Also, on Tuesday, June 9th, is our Westlake Charter High School Class of 2026 graduation.
Awesome. And then we're going to turn around on Wednesday, June 10th, and we will do Field Day for our 9th through 11th graders here at Westlake Charter High School.
On June 10th is also the K-8 Spirit Day. It's Free Dress Day, which I'm sure kids will be excited about.
And also on Wednesday, June 10th is the last day of school.
And then also Wednesday, June 10th is our 8th grade promotion.
Man, I got a fun one. We're looping up to August 12th of 2026 for our first day of the 2026-2027 school year.
Wait, we're not going to podcast like in July? Let everybody know. I guess we'll take July off. Yeah, wow, we're looping up to the August 12th. Look at that. Okay, who wants to go first? Which one of those events are you looking forward to the most? Felix, you get to go first because I think you got to go last time. Felix, which one are you looking forward to the most? Which one you got the most love for?
Well, I know that teachers have not been counting down to the last day of school at all. But I will put one that's not on here, which is Tuesday, August 11th, which is Meet the Teachers. We have some new ideas coming around for Meet the Teachers based on these alignment meetings and wave stuff. And so I'm excited for that as well. So I'm gonna go off, it's the last podcast. I'm gonna go off the rails a little bit.
I love it. We're going off script. What's going on? I love it. How about you, McIver? What event are you looking forward to the most?
Graduation. I mean, graduation is so fun. It's a very short event, which is so interesting, but it's so much, there's so much love there, right? All of this class of 2026, they have, their friends and their family there. And it's just such a moment of pride in these students and our school. And so I can't wait.
Yeah, so much to be proud of for everyone involved. Block, what are you looking forward to?
I will do a combined last day of school and 8th grade promotion. But I want to shout out that the last day of school is 12 o'clock dismissal. So just make sure everyone puts that in mind. It's a totally different time than normal, but it's a 12 o'clock dismissal that day to give us time to get ready for promotion at 4 p.m. that night.
Yeah, I love it. I love all the events. I mean, you guys took the other ones. I'll take the first day of school then, because as we bring the ship into port, the last day of school, I love the pomp and circumstance of graduation. I love all that is promotion. But, seeing hundreds of families on the blacktop when we launched that first day of school on the K-8, and to watch the freshmen walk into high school looking for their link crew leader on that first day of school, there's something magic about the first day of school, so I'll take that one off the list for sure. What do you got in this core value of the month, which is the month of reflection? Appropriately placed at the end of the school year as we reflect back over the school year. What do you got? Block, you got one? I just saw in the notes. You got one?
I did. I'm going to celebrate the yearbook process here at the K-8 campus because I think it's kind of a special thing. Our leadership class has taken on the last couple of years, and it is really student-driven. The cover is a student art contest. The pictures and all the things are curated. Our leadership students go out and work with our teachers to be like, hey, gather some stuff. So it is very like a student-driven reflection of our school year here. So they've all just come in, and so we're working on the sorting and get them all distributed out. But it always is nice to look at it, but to be like, it is a very student-forward yearbook, and I love it.
Yeah, I love it. And having a yearbook at the K-8 and one at the high school is just it's fantastic. McIver, you got a little reflection for us?
Yeah, I am celebrating open house at the K-8 campus. I get to go as a parent, and it's just so fun because I think part of it is my children, my own children, are, reflecting on the year, and they're so proud of what they've done. And it's such a wonderful moment, too, to connect with their teachers and to kind of say, hey, we've had this whole year to go together. So it was just a really wonderful, wonderful event. I loved it so much, and it was such a great chance to reflect on the year.
Yeah, I love it. Felix, you got some reflection for us in the month of June?
Yeah, I think I'll take this moment, if it's okay, just to reflect and recognize Principal Block and Principal Rice, finishing up their first year as principals at Westlake Charter. Your growth and stature and really making sure that the kids are feeling safe and positive at school has made a big difference. And so I just wanted to say thank you for all that. Just wanted to say that it's been recognized and acknowledged.
Yeah, gosh, that is awesome. Way to play that one. I think I'll take, in the core value of reflection, the definition for self-awareness is recognizing your strengths, which I think we want all of our students to recognize their own strengths, right? As part of their own self-reflection. But I think this year, as a school, going through the strategic planning process, we had literally thousands and thousands of data points, whether that was fill out a survey or leave us a comment or have an interview or a focus group. And through all that process, I've really been sitting in the seat of collecting everyone's narrative, and I think it's fascinating to pull back and look at what we collectively recognize as the strength of our school. And that community piece bubbles up every time. All the data says we are hashtag better together. We are better when we are in community, when we have families on our campus, when we as teachers lean on one another, when the admin team pulls together with the staff, and when the families and the students, like, there's a community piece. But one pillar that jumps off the chart in the data is the pillar of personalization. Like, we have 4 pillars. We talk about them all the time throughout the charter, but this pillar of personalization on both campuses is so true. I mean, the flex block usage and the honors courses at the high school, all of the intervention work at the K-8, like, we personalize for students in a way that I think people are grateful and proud of the work we do. And I think that's just an interesting thing to reflect on, is to collect all this data from all these people, and then come back to, oh, look, these are some of the things we're really good at. And I feel really proud of that. So I'm proud of Westlake Charter School for being who we are and doing what we do. All right. That brings reflections to a close. Let's bring it to the best part of the show. Let's find out ways to get involved with WAVE. What's happening in WAVE this week, this month? And to round out the year, let's turn it over to our president, Felix Flores. What do you got, brother?
Yeah. Well, last year I made the mistake of just taking all of June off and thinking we can run back into the school year with no problem. So this year, the WAVE leadership team that was elected in April, we have set up a series of planning blocks this month in June. So anyone that's interested in being part of Olympic Triathlon, Fall Festival, Meet the Teacher, movie night, any of those sound exciting, just hit us up at wavewcs@gmail.com. We'll let you know when we are having some meetings. And if you want to meet one-on-one or at kind of a different time that doesn't work for you, we're pretty accommodating since we don't have school at this point. And so we could say we're moving on from there. I think the other ways to get involved, I'd kind of put a call out to anyone who actually is interested in being a lead for any of the events next year. And so what we're going to be planning in June and July is trying to set up almost every single event in these next 3 months for the rest of the school year from an infrastructure point of view. So sign-up sheets, website updates, communications, get everything kind of all together so that usually what we've done is have like a 6-week kind of runway before every event, if not a little bit more than that. This time around, we're planning to put everything together this summer. So anyone who's interested and would love to throw their ideas together, again, reach out to us via email, wavewcs@gmail.com. We'll get you connected to the right person on the team if you're interested in being everything from the snack bar lead to actually running, international festival.
I love it, man. I love it. Let's go. We're coming into year 3 of Felix Flores' presidency in WAVE. We're firing on all engines, and we're already, trying to recruit leads for the fall. Let's go, everybody. All right. Well, as we sign off for the 2025-2026 school year, and we look forward to the 2026-2027 school year. I know how numbers work. I mean, I know how they do. But doesn't it feel
go right after each other?
Yeah. But doesn't it feel wild in 2027? I feel like we're living in the future. All right. Hey, thanks to the 3 of you, genuinely, all 3 of you, to our 2 principals, and to our amazing WAVE president. Thank you for a year of podcasting. I hope we come back and do it again next year. And to all of you who are tuned in from home, from the YouTube, from the podcast sphere, thanks for listening. And as always, let's explore.